So I've probably made 300,000 calls in 25 plus years in the IT industry. That's a guesstimate. I know people throw these figures out there, but even if you work on an average of 100 calls a day, it's going to be somewhere near that. And what you develop is the skill to know when somebody is genuine or when they're not. So for example, you'll call somebody and they might say they're in a meeting. It's a brush off, it always is, because who picks up a phone when they're in a meeting? And if they do, it might be an accident. But let's say, for argument's sake, that they're not in a meeting and they try and show off in front of the colleagues, and they'll say, just call me back this afternoon, you're trying to sell me some computers or something like that. And at that point I'll just say, just level with me. Most people who tell me to call them back don't pick up when I call. So rather than waste both of our time, are you interested in talking about your IT hardware needs, or if you need any help, is that something you want to talk about? And they still try and deflect it, and they try and show off to the colleagues, look at me, I'm in control, I'm cool in front of suppliers, and you just want a straight answer out of them. So invariably I'll never call them back when they ask me to, because I don't want to commit to something I'm not going to do, and I know they're not going to answer. But the genuine ones, you don't need a script for them. No, a script's really just an idea of what you're going to say. I mean, nobody goes on stage, an actor doesn't go on stage, for instance, and wing it. But in sales, you've got it there just so you know you're guiding people in the right way. But you're not relying on it as such. You try and be genuine, and it's just a fallback on. But if you like that, people will tell you, well, I've got some needs, cool, let's talk in a week's time. Or they'll say no, whatever the reason they give you, that they're not interested, and they're being genuine. So if you're somebody who is genuine, I'll send you a free copy of my book, The How to Procurement Bible for Busy IT Managers, so you avoid the disingenuous suppliers out there. And all I say is, if you're not a genuine buyer of IT hardware, that's fine. We're probably not going to get on if you treat suppliers like the hired help, but I'll still send you a free copy of my book if you want it. Just message me. My details are in the description. See you on the other side.